What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to XenoKensei for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. What the heck is going on with Part 3, people? We're getting the EZA for Int GINYU, and we're getting the EZA for LR Physical Bardock. But aren't you forgetting something? Just a little bit? Where the hell's this guy? Tech GINYU Goku has not been confirmed to be getting an EZA. Now that begs the question, obviously, when the heck is this going to be happening? But before we speculate about that, let's talk about the stuff that we do know. The Int GINYU will be getting an EZA during Part 3, and based on how it works, based on the other EZAs, it's pretty obvious to figure out how this unit is going to be built post-EZA. Raises attack and defense. Numbers will go up across the board. They'll add some sort of additional clause at the end here that affects the enemy, and they'll add some unique passive in here that is contingent upon having GINYU Force units on the team. And obviously, they will introduce a new lead skill. I'm gonna say, let's see, what have we had so far? We had Dragon Ball Seekers, Terrifying Conquerors, we had Space Traveling Warriors, and we had Planet Namek Saga. I'm gonna say either GINYU Force sub-lead, or they're gonna give Captain GINYU maybe, no, you know what, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a GINYU Force sub-lead. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So that's pretty much it, that's all. Whenever it happens, it happens. The event is going into maintenance starting today, the 21st of September, which means we should be having Part 3 start in a day or two. Another reason why we can basically say that it's going to be happening in a day or two outside of the fact that the event is going to go under a revamp is because we can basically calculate, based on the trends in the past, when the EZA is going to be taking place. The first batch of EZAs took place with Guldo and Raccoon. Second batch was Jason Bata. So let's just see the difference in dates. 26th of August for Raccoon. 9th of September for Bata. Which means, if we count 26, so the tricky thing about counting dates is that whether or not you're inclusive or not kind of determines how many days it is. But I'm not going to be inclusive here. So 26 to 27. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So after 13 days, the 26th becomes the 9th. So if we add 13 more days to 9, we get the 22nd. Right now it's the 21st as of me recording this, which means in one day, we should be getting the EZA for GINYU, which means Part 3, which means also we'll get the announcement for, well, actually, this is going to be dropping the day after. So actually, this lines up because this guy's going to be dropping the night that it becomes the 23rd, which means going into the 23rd, it'll have been the 22nd. So it all lines up. So basically, it's happening in one day. That's these two EZAs, but we're still missing this one. Now, the way that you can get this guy to level up and rainbow out is very unique because it doesn't exactly happen through one possible way. There are a multitude of different ways to get copies. You have to go through all of them in order to actually rainbow the unit. So as you can see down here, can be acquired via mission rewards after 100%ing all 5 GINYU Force members. That's one of them. Then you buy 3 of them from the Battlefield shop for 120,000 Battlefield memory. And that's only 4 copies. You still need one more. And since this is an LR, you can't take any shortcuts. You got to get all 5. The 5th one is picked up from activating the hidden potential of the Prime Battle Frieza. Now that may seem random, but these guys are obviously connected canonically. But it's just so out of place to have, a unit like this be obtained from some other unit that has, in the scope or in the scale of Dokkan, doesn't quite make sense. But it does, because that's how they made it. So if you want to get a rainbowed out GINYU Goku, you have to work on Prime Battle Frieza. And at this point in Dokkan's life cycle, all of these free-to-play LRs are basically interconnected. There's some sort of tie-in that leads you to Super Saiyan Goku from this unit or that unit. Nowadays, with these upcoming EZAs, you have to have had all the other prior LR EZAs, which then in turn requires all of those respective units have them rainbowed out. There's a lot of backpedaling involved, and while it seems very daunting for a newer player, it's actually, in my opinion, a pretty cool web that you have to navigate through as a new player or just a rookie player in Dokkan, which is going to keep you very busy for a very long time. So, like I said, you got to get this guy worked up in order to get a GINYU Goku copy, the final copy. So that leads me to believe that if they're not going to be giving us this EZA during the 350 million download celebration, it's probably going to happen in some form or fashion in the future regarding LR EZAs, and they're going to kind of conduct it the way that they conduct the not the hidden potential. I just read that word. They're going to conduct it like they did for the Prime Battle Frieza, the Prime Battle Goku, the Prime Battle B-Pan, and all those other different units. You're going to have a set of other free-to-plays ready to go. And in this particular case, it'll probably involve the LR EZAs like Prime Battle Goku and Frieza, and a few others. They'll probably make it more complicated, more intricate like they always do. But I feel like that's probably what's in store for this unit. If we don't get it now, it just... Why, though? You know, like, look, I am jumping to conclusions. It just doesn't seem right. At least finish out the category, you know? Like, I'm not even asking for physical LR Ginyu Force at this point. I just want to have a fully functioning EZA Ginyu Force team. And based on what I saw, that could possibly not happen. Now, you did see briefly that I touched on this, the Explosive Chain Battle. This is also going to be dropping in the next few days. This is going to be dropping on the 27th. So usually what happens during a campaign is we don't get the actual chain battle taking place right away. That usually takes a couple of days. People at the campaign breathe a little bit, they do their summons, and then they go in to actually do the chain battle. For this one, this is going to be a joint chain battle with Global and JP. The boss unit is Goku, and the advantageous categories are going to be Planet Namek Saga, Sworn Enemies, and Gifted Warriors. And as you can see, whew, it's got a heavy influence based on this recent celebration. If you don't have all these units, you're going to struggle to an extent as far as especially picking up emblems of friendship or whatever. I call them Pepsis. You're going to struggle to get those Pepsis. At the very least, what you should be doing is farming out the free-to-plays. The free-to-plays would be this Int, Krillin, Vegeta, the Gohan here, Piccolo. What else do we have? Prime Battle Frieza, the Final Form EZA Frieza, various iterations of Prime Battle Frieza if you've committed to it, Second Form Frieza. There's a lot of free-to-plays in here that are also going to be getting EZAs, so you should already have them rainbowed out and ready to go. Wouldn't hurt you to have second copies of them. I actually, now that I think about it, I should probably have a second copy of Zarbon ready, because when he gets his EZA, he's Zarbon Dodoria. When he gets his fully maxed out form, he's going to be a Joint Forces unit. I think I'm going to want to have him one copy at least in the Zarbon form. So yeah, you're going to want to get started on this. Obviously, you know, to the extent that you want. It's chain battle. Not many people like it, but it could help mitigate some of the units that you're missing. Like maybe you're struggling to pick up some of the Dual Dokkan Fest LRs. Maybe you're struggling to get the Part 2 LRs. Maybe you're smart and you didn't summon. Maybe you're not me and you didn't waste 3,000 stones on that stupid banner and got shafted from the Gohan Krillin. I got 3 copies of Vegeta in 3,000 stones, and I got 0 Krillins. I'm so butthurt about that. Anyway, so with that coming up on the 27th, with the Captain Ginyu likely to get his EZA in the next day or two, and with the... Oh yeah, you know what? We also have the joint celebration, the joint campaign from the V-Jump leaks. The V-Jump leaks suggested that we're going to be getting a joint campaign between Global and JP regarding the EZ area. So they have to give us ample time to do that. With the celebration all ending on the 4th of October, they have to give us enough time. So yeah, it's going to be happening in like 2 days or 1 day. That's pretty much it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this one and the whole situation regarding this. Do you think we're still going to be getting the EZA, or do you feel like they're going to do something involving the stuff that I mentioned? Like it's just going to be this big, massive breadcrumb trail of free-to-play units that you're just going to have to slowly connect the dots over. Let me know what you think. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Ginyu EZA, what he's going to look like, what leader skill is he going to have, and, fun question, if the GINYU Goku turns out to be getting an EZA, what could this unit look like? take a look at the unit, figure it out, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.